Welcome back to another midweek moment. So I had a conversation a while back with a couple that was preparing for marriage, and I asked them, what is it that attracts you to each other, that makes you think that you're a good fit for each other? And what they said is that neither one tries to change the other person. They both let the other person be who they are, with the things that they enjoy, with the quirks that they have. And I walked away from that conversation and I thought, that's really admirable. Because we can't go into marriage with these expectations that we're going to change the other person. And yet, at the same time, as we go through marriage, there will be moments, and maybe you've experienced that as a married person, where you start to think, I really wish this person was this way. I wish that they were more of this, or I wish that they were less of that. I wish that they were more affectionate, or I wish that they were less messy, or I wish that they were more communicative. Whatever that might be, we begin to have these expectations that we place upon the other person, and sometimes they're unrealistic, and often it leads to conflict and friction within the relationship. And so we try to change the other person. And sometimes we give them consequences. We express disappointment in them, or we lay the guilt trip on them, or we start to withdraw or withhold certain things from them so that maybe they'll make a change in their life. And it's at times like that it can be incredibly unhealthy to try to change your spouse. I get it. On the one hand, you do change in marriage. You change and you adapt to each other as you go through changes in life. And hopefully you rub off on each other for the better. But in those times where you rub each other the wrong way, what do? I want to share something with you today. You can't change your spouse in those moments where they rub you the wrong way. You can't change them. But you can invite God to change you. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 6 says that the Lord your God will change your heart so that you will love Him with all your heart and all your soul, and that you will live. And that word live means that you experience life to the fullest. When we invite God to change our hearts, to change our motivations, to change our expectations, to change our desires, it makes our lives better. It makes our marriages happier. I think of words from Ezekiel chapter 36, which says that God will take their hearts of stone, their stubborn, hard hearts, and He will give them a heart of flesh, a heart that's not stubborn, but a heart that's soft and open to change. So the next time you find yourself wanting to change your spouse, let me invite you to stop and to pause and to spend some time reflecting, to spend some time in prayer, to spend some time confessing where maybe you need to change, where God is revealing your character flaws and your sin in that moment. Confess it to Him. Confess it to your spouse. And then begin to be that person that God has called you to be to your spouse. Begin to conform your life to look more and more like Jesus, so that you can be that to your spouse. And here's what's interesting. Here's what I think you'll find as you try it. You're going to see that the heart of your spouse begins to change as well. So, thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again next time.